Okay.
Right, so let's pull out. Let's pull right out.
I don't know what time frame you're on.
1 month. Can you see at the top? Oh, does it? Is it too like thin?
No, it's fine.
Right. How do I zoom out on this thing? Is there a zoom out button?
No, that's as far as you can go.
Right. Okay. So what you can see, trend line. Okay. Like
Right.
this. Yeah. And this is
Oh,
ages ago.
I'm on mine, by the way. I'm not looking at yours. Hold
Look,
on.
look at mine. Look at mine. Just for a minute.
Yeah.
These are the trend lines that we've got at the moment.
You said you hated that program.
Yeah, I'm using it now. Right. So, right, we've got trend lines. Okay. Like this. If we then move in 1 week and we refine our trend lines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fucking end? Oh, anyway, the end's gone. And then that's like that. Okay, so we got a cross here. You can see this big diamond,
Mm-hmm.
and it was true. It bounced, and it bounced, and it hit the resistance. It had a resistance here, and it had a very strong support here. I think each one of these is weak, and it kept bouncing, and it fell, and it had a very strong resistance all this time. And we're back here, and we've just broken the resistance again. And now look, as soon as we touch that resistance, boom, we've got a nice support zone. If we bring that in,
Why are you using that, by the way? Why are you using that program?
because it's easier to see everything, you can
Mm.
put more lines and stuff on and write text and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So here now, down to the day time frame, we broke that really strong resistance line, and we broke it into a new trend. Look, we went past that. We created a new trend line,
Yep.
and then it fell again, and it fell, and it hit resistance. Last night, this here was
Yep.
resistance, yeah, and it bounced again. So we go in a bit more.
What's that resistance at? I can't see.
1267.54.
So yeah, it's going down to the 60s.
Right. Now look. So it comes down here. If I right, let me go back here. That resistance, yeah, it's around there anyway. But if we go in a bit further, so let's get down to the 4 hour, and we look at this retracing again. We've got
Mm-hmm.
another line here. So this is our window, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is our resistance zone, and it's quite large. It's been in and out of there so much. Look at that.
Yeah.
So right now, yes, you're right to be shorting the shit out of this, because if this falls, if we go in to the 1 hour where we make our trades from,
Yeah.
so what we're looking at is that
What's
huge fall down. Last night, just to give you an idea of what I did, I was short, and
Right.
I was going to short. I shorted from here with my stop loss like this, and my take
Yeah.
profit. Oh, and my take profit here, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, fantastic trade, brilliant. Not going to lose on that. But then as soon as I pulled that off and I put on my long, where
Mm-hmm.
is it? I longed from here, and I put my take profit there and my stop loss there,
Oh.
because
Yeah.
this is so strong, and it's been proved it's so strong this entire time. I could afford to put my stop loss just below it.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew with my £40 trade that if it did hit that stop loss, I was only going to lose 15 quid.
Mm-hmm.
But on my take profit up here, I was hundreds of pounds in profit.
Mm-hmm.
That risk reward is huge. Look at that. A ratio of 8.19, 8.2 basically. That's massive. That's such a large trade, right? So
So
what?
you're in profit now, aren't you?
Well, not yet, not yet. I didn't take it. It didn't reach my take profit up here. I pulled
Yeah,
out.
but-
I
Oh,
pulled out
okay.
this morning at here because with my account size, I need to take that money at the moment.
Yeah.
So my trade came through, it worked. Now if we take a look at a Fibonacci retracement, right? And we go from previous high, which is here,
Mhm.
to recent low, which is here,
Mhm.
and we get our fib points. It retraced so strong, it broke the 618. The standard rule is that it will hit 618 and it will fall again. It just broke it and then it started to fall. So now what we need to look for is another retracement, but from the opposite way. So we go from the previous low to the recent high,
Mhm.
and we've got another range. So now this should fall to 618, and that will fall within our trend lines. If we pull out our trend lines,
Mm.
if we get, sorry, these need to be more accurate. These are our trend lines right
Mhm.
here. Yes, it has potential to drop right down there, and if it does, you need to long the life out of that right up here, and you'll make
Yeah.
a fair amount of money. But for now, based on our hourly,
Well, the trade that I've got on at the moment. I put my TP on,
mm,
and it was not very far from what it is now. You
right,
see the candle next to it,
mm,
the red one.
yeah,
I put it just above that
that
where
red,
it
yeah.
hit last time, and the TP was 680 quid.
You had it up here.
No, I had it down, go down. It was a short,
Oh, you had it here.
just above, yeah,
Mm.
and it was at 600 quid.
And where
So
did you
imagine what
short
it's
from?
gonna.
Like way up here somewhere.
No, what it is now.
Oh, I see.
So imagine the profits
How much did you
when
have
it's
on?
gonna be 200. Oh no, holy shit, 390.
Right, what you should be doing now, if we take our short position, if you short from here and you
I
short
already
yourself, if you shorted yourself to the 618, or if you were safe and you shorted to the 0.5
right.
and you kept your stop loss at just above, your risk reward is not doing you very well. You see?
Yeah.
Whereas if you wait and you wait for it to hit the 618, we delete this, you wait for it to hit 618 and you go, wrong one, and you go long. So it hits 618 and you know potentially that this could climb based on Fibonacci, wrong one,
What the?
Fibonacci extension. So we go from low to high to low, and look right here.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And your risk, if you put it just below there, now look at your risk reward ratio. It's so much better.
Mm.
And that's based on the very prominent trend line that we're witnessing right now, which is, you know, a pretty fucking good trend line. If we come in, if I hang on, get
Well,
rid of,
once we get out of this trade, I'll do that.
yeah, let's get rid of all this
Also, that's
shit.
trading view, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you take this as well, over the last week, couple of weeks, this has been the trend down here. And look at that break. That's massive. That's a huge break.
Mm.
And then the lows here. And it's coning. Look, it's coming to a point. And the point that it's coming to is exactly where this next trend comes in. If we keep, you know, if we're way more accurate with this, and we say, you know, within reason, these are our lines. We've pretty much bounced off it already. And this is our support and resistance. This is our resistance zone, and our support zone right now is about here.
So are you using trading view to do your analyst?
Yeah, I'm analyzing using that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So here we go. Support and resistance zones.
Oh god, this trade. I was so close to my TP, so close.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And
Forget it. Move on. Because this now is such a good opportunity. With that, let's just go. Let's just, for example, if we're looking at these figures, if I made a trade on gold right now, and I went long, and I went in the same as I did before, and I took my profit at 1353.16. So how many fucking points is that? A lot. Look at that, look how long it takes to get up there. So on a 40 quid trade, or 48 quid trade, I'm at £500 profit. And on my stop loss, if I did my stop loss at, even if I did it right below the resistance, 1267.54, £1267.38, I would lose £132, but I would make 521. And that's doing it from where we are now, and this is predicted to drop. So, you know, doing a pending, fuck me, let's do a pending, let's see what happens then. Do a pending at...
It probably is going to go up because I am in the minus now. And
yes,
I was...
It's retracing, yeah.
I was like 40, 50 quid up.
1279.82.
So this could be quite a shitty trade now. But I don't want to get out of it because I've lost too much to just get out of it now.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Remember that trader, I can't remember his name, who said he's stuck in a trade because he'd lost too much, and he ended up losing 5 times as much because he stuck with it. And he regretted not pulling out earlier because he would have only taken a small loss.
Then you get the other trader who says he pulls out all the time and it drops and it goes the way that he thought it was going to go.
True. Can you see my screen?
No. I want to do this. I want to try and sort all this out, as in like trading view and stuff, and get it all to what I like.
Okay. So just some quick figures. If I buy with 40 quid, or 50 quid, sorry, £48 at 1279 and long to 1324, which is the predicted trend line for the next week or 2 weeks. It's a £338 trade from 40 quid, and the stop loss is £100. So there you go.